the, for finalization. This time bipartite settlement is significant in two aspects. One is that we are shifting over to new DA formula. So far we have been getting DA on the 1960 series is equal to 100. That was the series on which we have been getting DA. This time the DA is being shifted to 2016 series. While doing that, we have also fine-tuned the DA formula in such a way that 2016 series DA formula which we have agreed will ensure that our people are getting better and comparatively better and fine-tuned DA compared to what we were getting till now in the 11th bipartite settlement. Now the henceforth 1960 is equal to 100 series will not work. 4 points is equal to 1 slab, that formula is no more applicable. Now each slab, 1 point will become 1 slab, and each point raised in the index figure will get you 1% of DA, and even fraction of the point which goes up, the fraction will also attract DA. What is the significance of this DA? This improved DA will accelerate your wages in the next 4 years when you are reaching 2024 November. That means November 2024 में जब हमारी जो salary जो बढ़ेगी, acceleration जो होगा, the salary raise will be comparatively better than what we were getting there. So it took some time to finalize this fine-tuning the new DA formula. That is why it took some time. Now, the new DA formula is a significant feature. Second point which this settlement is very clear in terms of is this, that we have increased all the payslip components proportionately. We are getting better HRA, we are getting better special allowance. Even the loading in our basic pay structure after merging 8,088 points, this time we have done around 3.5%. That is comparatively better than what we have been doing so far. So our people should understand, consolidating the wages, real wages, and consolidating the retirement benefit is the feature of this bipartite settlement. अगर आपकी रिलेटिव कोई काम करता है, इन्फोसिस या HCL या टेक्नोलॉजी कंपनीज में, वहाँ जाके पूछिए, वहाँ का वेज रिविजन और बैंकर्स का वेज रिविजन में आसमान और जमीन का फर्क है. क्या फर्क है? वहाँ वो बोल रहे हैं कि आपको महीने में 10,000 रुपया या 15,000 रुपया इंक्रीज दे देंगे, आप वो इंक्रीज को क्या खर्चा करिए या आप सेव कीजिए या आप टैक्स भरिए, लेकिन we will not allow that 15,000 increase to be distributed in such a way so that I have to provide extra rupee towards your retirement benefit. Please understand, all the private sector wage revision and public sector wage revision, particularly bank wage revision, there is a big difference. Private sector में जो काम करता है बोलता है ले लो 10,000 रुपया या 15,000 रुपया जो आपको पगार बढ़ा के देता हूँ वो ले लीजिए, लेकिन आप 15,000 रुपया आपकी रखिए या खर्चा कीजिए या आपको टैक्स भरना है तो टैक्स भरिए, लेकिन ये 15,000 रुपया जो मैं बढ़ा के देता हूँ उसके कारण आपको रिटायरमेंट होने की टाइम जास्ती पैसा मिलेगा, ऐसे तरीके का डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन नहीं होता है. लेकिन यहाँ बैंक एम्प्लॉइज की वेज रिविजन में ये एक बड़ा फर्क है. वी आर नॉट ओनली इंक्रीजिंग द वेजेस, we are also increasing the terminal benefit at the time of retirement also. Every bipartite, we are raising the pension, we are raising the, we are improving the pension, we are improving the other retirement benefits also. So for providing that increased retirement benefit, bank management has to sell out more money. So that ये wage revision जो है 12,500 करोड़ रुपया का लोड नहीं है सिर्फ, आप incremental cost towards pension, incremental cost towards your retirement benefit आप साथ में लेंगे. This is coming around 16,000 crores to 17,000 crores for the bank. That means extra पैसा जो बैंक आपका retirement benefit के लिए देने वाला है because of the increase in salary in this 12th bipartite settlement, that we forget to see that. ये हम कभी देखते नहीं है, उसको ध्यान में नहीं लेते हैं, इसलिए ये वेज रिविजन जो है, it is not only 17%, it comes around 23% to 25% increase in wage revision. That's why we have to understand this bipartite in the right way. In this bipartite, we have also, consciously, we have codified the duties of the clerical staff and award staff. अभी तक की जो bipartite settlement में है, आप ध्यान से पढ़िए. It was written in few paragraphs. That was written before the core banking solution should come into. So in each bank, what we are seeing is, in the name of the overall peripheral duties which we have mentioned, bank management was asking everybody to do everything just because your system was allowing you to do. That is the concept under which they were doing. That is why this time in the bipartite, there might be, people should read it. We have codified the duties in a proper manner so that all those duties which we are already doing are only written there to keep our area very specifically covered so that management cannot misutilize our position in the days to come. Second thing you have to realize is that in every bank, digitalization has come into the picture. Today, every bank is using the digitalized channel to cover up the customers. Their alternate channels are working. Many of the banks are putting their app through which service is being granted. So in that kind of a scenario, the role and relevance of the clerical staff is a must. With that thinking, this bipartite is being done. This bipartite has also put in checks and balances with regard to certain duties, how the clerical staff has to perform, what they will get additional benefit if at all they are being sent. All these things are codified in a proper way so that bank management cannot misuse this particular settlement to extract anything away from them. One of the important areas I know that who are sitting here will be asking about 5 days banking. 5 days banking for whom? Very important question I am asking before you. 5 days banking किसके लिए है, काय के लिए है? हमारी ड्यूटी आवर्स बाइपार्टाइट में डिसाइड किया गया है. As an award staff, as a clerical staff, I have to work for 36.5 hours in a week. The same 36.5 hours I am going to work even now also. मेरा सैलरी जो है 36.5 hours working की हिसाब से ही built-up किया गया है up to 11th bipartite settlement. Even today, 12th bipartite settlement is also measured in terms of number of hours I work. Two things are there. If 36.5 hours I have to work, I can work for 6 days. Earlier I was working for 6.5 days. 5 दिन पूरा, 5.5 days I was working. 5 दिन Saturday, Friday तक 5 दिन काम किया, Saturday 4 घंटा काम किया, तो 5.5 days I was working. Now when we moved over to second Saturday and fourth Saturday, the number of hours which we worked for the whole year, calculated on the basis of your 36.5 hours, was comparatively less. Please understand. So second Saturday and fourth Saturday went on holidays. I mean, they were given us as holidays. Banks were not prepared to. Banks said that, okay, second Saturday or fourth Saturday, हमारी दुकान हम खुला नहीं रखेंगे. लेकिन वो टाइम भी, there were opposition. There were people who were questioning us. Since second Saturday and fourth Saturday you will not come, first Saturday, third Saturday also you will work for full day. So on that basis, if you work out for the whole year, we are working less by 26.5 hours throughout the year. That was the formula. That means my salary is completely depending on the number of hours I work. Then I have to decide how to work, whether I can spread it over 5 days, I can spread it over 7 days, that you have to see about it. Tomorrow bank can say, tomorrow bank will say, why not 5 days only? We will give you 4 days banking. But instead of working for 36.5 hours, for 5 days, you work that 36.5 hours for 4 days. That means 9 hours, 9.5 hours, you work in a day. That means we will be undergoing a decaying much faster than what we were doing earlier. This point we will have to understand. Basically, we are all workers. Second Saturday or fourth Saturday छुट्टी देने के टाइम क्या IBA के साथ agree कर दिया और next day लागू हो गया क्या? नहीं. सेकेंड सैटरडे और फोर्थ सैटरडे करने की टाइम में भी मुझे अच्छी तरीके से याद है, एचडी और आईसीआईसीआई की चेयरमैन चंदा कोचर थी, एक्सिस बैंक की चेयरमैन शिखा शर्मा थी, दोनों आईबीए के ऑफिस में आए और आईबीए के ऊपर बरसने लगे कि व्हाई यू आर मेकिंग सेकेंड सैटरडे, फोर्थ सैटरडे एंड ऑल. वी वांट टू कीप आवर बैंक्स ओपन फॉर 7 days, 324 by 7 by 365 days, क्योंकि हमारा इन्वेस्टर जो है वो प्राइवेट इन्वेस्टर्स है, फॉरेन इन्वेस्टर्स है. वी वांट टू गिव देम द बेटर रिटर्न, so you don't bring this 5 days banking, 4 days banking, 3 days banking and all. Okay, today I am negotiating with IBA. My agreement can only bind those people whom I am representing, who are the members of the IBA, that only it can cover ना. आज 25 banks को हमारी settlement cover करती है. Today I sign a settlement for 5 days banking. That 5 days banking will also cover only 25 people. There are so many other banks who are working in the market and they are not bound by these rules, if whatever we sign. So they can keep their shop open. That means 5 days banking not only for public sector banks or only for those banks who are covered by the settlement. 5 days banking should be made applicable to all those banks who are working outside, who are not covered by the IBA settlement also. For that, there is a process by which this settlement has to be done. Even second Saturday and fourth Saturday, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने नेगोशिएबल इंस्ट्रूमेंट एक्ट को अमेंड किया, उसके बाद ही सेकेंड और फोर्थ सैटरडे आया. उसी तरीके से टुडे वी आर अग्रीइंग फॉर 5 days बैंकिंग. नोबडी इज सेइंग दैट 5 days